Alright folks, welcome back to another episode of Save Our Decks. It has been a while.
It sure has. We've got like 2 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Experience under our belt now.
Yes, we have vastly improved our Yu-Gi-Oh! Skills, and also hopefully we're going to try and improve the experience for this, because frankly, a couple of years ago I was going through the episodes of this for the best of the year, and oh my god, it was boring. Okay, it was boring once we got to the duels.
We were just trying to be informational.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think it was any of our fault. I think it was just like a formatting problem. So, we're going to try a little bit of different stuff today, and we will see how it goes. So, without further ado... Mike, go.
No, I was about to say that it's not like we have anime or Master Duel music in the background while doing like a speed up duel of like the new cards that came out and then a deck list at the end.
That's the other thing. I might also add in some
include animations for every card we play on this one.
And just like that, I'm handing off the editing to Mike.
Anyway.
Oh.
So yeah,
name me because I can't edit anything.
No, because actually, Chris, I'm going to hand it to you just to see what you come up with.
It would never get posted.
It'll never get done.
I simply would not follow through at all.
So without further ado, today's episode, as you can see it from the title, we're fucking with Dinowrestlers. This deck is one that I think is hilarious. I love the concept. It's just such a goofy, odd deck, and I love dinosaurs, so that's really cool. And it suffers from a problem of it has no identity. Like,
I mean, it's got Pankratops.
That's it.
Yeah, Pankratops, all the identity you need.
Pankratops is the only playable card in that entire archetype. They have They have no real direction that they want to go in. So it came out during It came out during the Vrains, so obviously it's a Link deck. But then it has
It's only got 2 links.
They do only have 2 links. They have 2 links. Both of which aren't great.
It's paired with Goki, right?
No, no. It's
not even.
The only reason you pair it with. It's because they got a new. So Goki got a new support card that can spin into Dinowrestler for no reason.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And so the Link thing is already, weird. They've also got an interesting battle phase gimmick where a lot of their monsters are hand traps, but they're, bad hand traps. And their field spell makes it so that only one monster can attack at a time. The only monster can attack per battle phase. But then, they also have a fusion and a synchro monster? With their own dedicated fusion spell?
Oh.
It's just such a weird deck. So my goal here was basically to try to give it more of a direction and more of more playable cards. Because I remember I was watching Kira Twig did a deck profile of this deck years ago. And man was scraping the bottom of the barrel to find something vaguely playable. Because it's
well, your modern car is in the form of that Goki that's wearing King Rexel as a pelt.
Oh my god, that felt like a slap in the face. Imagine they add in a new elemental hero card and it's wearing Ancient Gear Golem as a belt.
That would actually piss me off.
That's what I'm saying! Because T-Rexel is so cool! Anyways, yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the cards. Alright, so, starting in usual fashion, with the 5 support cards, I usually try to do 2 main deck monsters, 1 extra deck monster, 1 spell, 1 trap. This is up for debate depending on the deck and what it needs. So, we'll just start off with the main deck monsters. First one is Dinowrestler Gala Melee. This is an Earth level 3 dinosaur effect monster with 1,000 attack and 1,000 defense, and its effect is as such. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon one Dinowrestler monster from your hand or deck, except itself. And if you do, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except dinosaur monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Dinowrestler card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can only use each effect of Dinowrestler Gala Melee once per turn.
A card with a lock. I like it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Well, already off to a good start. Yeah.
Then next up we have Dinowrestler Tappa Jugular. This is a level 2 Wind Dinosaur Tuner effect monster with 200 attack and 1800 defense. And the effect is, if you control a Dinowrestler monster, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Dinowrestler monster from your deck or graveyard. You can only activate each effect of Dinowrestler Tappa Jugular once per turn.
Did you include a semicolon on that first effect?
What do you mean?
So that it's actually an effect? Because if it has a colon or a comma, it's not an effect.
I did not.
I guess we'll see.
I did not, but that is how it is supposed to. You can
it
only.
It's supposed to be an effect. Okay.
You're supposed to only be able to do it once per turn.
Cool. My first thought was, is that infinite recursion?
Nope. It's supposed to be once per turn. I just can't write.
That's fine.
Dude, this is why designing cards is easier than like putting the effects, because there's so many like in legislation you got to do in order to make it like viable.
Alright, so next up we have our extra deck monster. I added in a new Link monster because it's supposed to be a fucking Link deck. And we have Dinowrestler Carnotussle. It's an Earth Dinosaur Link effect monster, which is Link 2 with 2200 attack. I miswrote it. It's supposed to say 2 Dinowrestler monsters, but it says you can only Link summon Carnotussle once per turn. If this card is Link summoned, you can special summon a number of Dinowrestler monsters from your deck, up to the number of dinosaur monsters used for this card's Link summon. Other Dinowrestler monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And if you control another Dinowrestler monster, this card cannot be targeted for an attack.
Bro is insulated.
Yes.
Bro summons the other wrestlers.
Because, yeah, they have, like, no extension, they have, like, no... And they have no protection. The only protection is, weirdly enough, their fusion spell, which is stupid. Alright, so that does it for the monsters. So we will get into the spell card. We have Dinowrestler Chokehold. This is a quick play spell card that says target one Dinowrestler Link monster you control, return it to the extra deck, and special summon Dinowrestler monsters from your graveyard up to the targeted monster's Link rating, and then destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of monsters special summoned by this effect. You can only activate one Dinowrestler Chokehold per turn.
Pretty dope.
And then last but not least, we have Dinowrestler RKO. It is a counter trap card. If your opponent activates a card or effect while you control 2 or more Dinowrestler monsters, negate that activation and banish that card. You can activate this card from your hand during the battle phase.
Battle phase.
Wasn't that their whole shtick, or doing stuff during the battle phase? I know Goki did stuff like that.
More or less, they do like weird attack modulation things, and the field spell makes it so you can only activate one, or you only attack with one monster per battle phase. It also has the least impactful attack gain effect of all time. It's just if a Dinowrestler attacks, it gains 200 attack during that battle only, I think. It's like, oh wow, 200 attack. So yeah, so those are the cards, and we will be right back in a moment. Well, actually, here, do you guys have any thoughts?
Other than
Sounds
let's
like
get
it
ready to
fixes
rumble.
the things you want it to fix, and we'll see if it can play through some stuff.
Alright, so we will be right back with the deck profile. Alright, so here we are with the deck profile. If you guys can see, I've got it right here. So we'll start off with the Dinowrestler monsters. We're obviously running 3 copies of Galamele and 3 copies of Tapajugular. For the rest of our Dinowrestler lineup, we got 3 Pankratops, obviously. And the others are weird. So the other Dinowrestlers are not great. So I just kind of jammed in the most playable ones. We are playing 3 copies of Iguanodraka. Basically, it's sort of extension and also revival. You can discard another dinosaur monster, summon it from your hand, and you can tribute a dinosaur monster to special summon a Dinowrestler from your graveyard with a different name than the tributed monster. Then we're rocking 2 copies of Dinowrestler Stegosaur. If he's special summoned, you can add a Dinowrestler monster or a World Dino Wrestling from deck to hand. Then during the end phase, if it was sent there this turn, it was sent to the graveyard this turn, and your opponent controls more monsters than you do, turn a Dinowrestler in your graveyard and special summon it. Yeah. Then we're running 1 copy of Valionyx. Basically, it is Cyber Dragon, but worse. And 1 copy of Eskrima Menchi. It's kind of a graveyard recursion trap. You can, like, if you want to special summon the monsters while it's in your graveyard, target a level 4 lower Dinowrestler in your grave, special summon it, then add Eskrima Menchi back to your hand. Then for hand traps, we're running 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Fua, and 3 Nibiru. As for the spell cards, we're rocking 3 Fossil Dig, because it's just the best searcher in the game. We're rocking 3 Dinowrestler Chokehold, 3 World Dino Wrestling, since it pairs well with one of the Link monsters, that's the Parkorio, and 2 copies of Tyrant Dino Fusion, that's the fusion spell. Basically says Fusion Summon Chimeric T-Rexel, and it can't be destroyed by battle or card effect the first time it will be destroyed. And then as for the trap cards, we're just running 3 copies of Dinowrestler RKO. Then for the extra deck, we're running 2 copies of Chimera T-Rexel, because I just like theming. 2 copies of Gigo Spinosavate, for that's the Synchro monster. Rocking 3 copies of Carnotussle, because obviously I want as many of that. 2 copies of King T-Rexel, because that's the boss monster. 3 copies of Terra Parkorio, since that one, if you activate the field spell, you get to add a Dinowrestler from graveyard to hand, and if it's linked off as link material, you can special a Dinowrestler from grave. Then rocking 1 IP Masquerena, 1 SP Little Knight, and 1 Transcendosaurus Exoraptor, because there are not as many dinosaur link monsters as you'd expect. Alright, and with that, I think it's time to see what this deck can do in action, so let's put some pedal to the metal. Alright, so here we are. We're going to see what this deck can do on the draw. So here I go first. Open up a pretty good opening hand. Go to main phase, do Fossil Dig. Go for Galamele. Decent. That's definitely the best starter in the deck. Galamele gets me Stegosaur. Stegosaur gets me Tapajugular.
Still the best card name you came up with.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tapajugular is good. Tapajugular is pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, then I link those 2 off for Carnotussle. Carnotussle, then we go, what was it? Chain Link 1 was Stegosaur. Yeah. Stegosaur grabs me... Or not Stegosaur, sorry. Galamele. Then Carnotussle gets me Pank and Menchi. Shuffle it up. Then Tapajugular comes down because I have Dinowrestler on field. Link those 2 together for Parkorio. Now, Parkorio, tragically, cannot... Here's the thing. When I was testing this deck, I kept opening with Tapajugular. It's really good with Parkourio if you have World Dino Wrestling in your hand, because if you activate it while you control him, you can target a Dino Wrestler in your grave, add it to your hand. Unfortunately, and normally, Stegosaur gets you to World Dino Wrestling. I also have Terraforming, or no, I don't have Terraforming in this deck, actually. I really should. But, yeah, so I had to use Stegosaur to get to Tap a Jugular, because that card's just way too valuable. So yes, we linked into Terra Parkourio. And I misplayed here. I went right for Guanadraka, but I forgot to do Tap a Jugular. So correct myself here. Tap a Jugular effect. Grabbing Valionyx. Link 3 into T-Rexel. Dope-ass card, by the way. Love his design. Wish he was better. Then, Terra Parkourio effect to revive Tap a Jugular, which lets me Synchro 8 with a Guanadraka into Giga Spina Savate. Then reset 3 and pass turn. So now Chris is up, draws his card, tries to go for a Sales Ban, calling, what was it, RKO?
RKO, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever the counter trap was, I was like, you have no hand traps.
Right.
So the thing that will mess me up is definitely the counter trap.
To which I then RKO the Sales Ban.
Yes.
Then...
Sales Ban, great card. Great card.
Very good card. Then Chris goes for Blessing. Yeah, Blessing. Tries to go for Saphira. Second RKO comes down. Negates the shit out of that. I'm feeling good. Thought I had this in the bag.
The important part of that was that you also banished Saphira.
Yes.
Because I had 2 ritual monsters in hand. If she was engraved, I wasn't going to be mad about it. But you also banished her.
Yes, that is why I made it banish as well.
To me. I said called by. They need called by.
Yes.
Which is fair. They do need called by.
I run called by in here for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Chris tries to go for Blessing, to which I Pankratops to put a stop to that. And normally that would be it, but he runs Albaz shit in this deck. So he goes for Incredible Sorry?
No, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
I sure do.
You sure do. Ecclesia goes into Fallen, which Fallen then eats my T-Rexel. For Mirror Jade.
Like one of Eric's top 5 least favorite cards, maybe.
See...
It's gotta be up there.
Oh, it definitely is. I love its design. It looks so fucking cool.
Such a sick card. Such an annoying card.
Such an annoying... It's like, it has just so much stuff where it's like, did it need the board wipe?
Which, funnily enough, I don't think has come up in a lot of games, but I guess that's because people have to try and play around the board wipe.
Yeah, because I had to, like, spin it, you know?
Yeah.
Or just, like, face tank it, you know?
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I'm not sure if... You know, it's like... So here's the thing. First of all, I'm going to point it out right now. I did misplay, because... First of all, Stegosaur should have revived a guy at the end of my turn, because it was sent to the graveyard.
Yep.
And then, also, when Chris special summoned a monster, I should have revived... Yeah, here it is. I should have revived something with Escrimenci. Because not only does it revive a guy, it also adds it to my hand. Which you'll see was very pertinent. So we'll go to the next play. Chris tries to use Mirror Jade, banish the Spinosaurus. I then flip up Tyrant and Dino Fusion, which, honestly, I don't know if this would have mattered.
I was a little confused by that. Because you lost your body that I would have had to attack. And for a guy who kind of just got teleported to the banishment.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the goal with that was.
But you did it.
But I did it,
So
yep. I think it was maybe
what
to,
else-
like,
what else
just
were you gonna
just
do? Like-
hold on to Spina Savate. Because he does have, like, a blanket just, like, just pop.
Mm.
So, yeah, he tries to get rid of Spina Savate, fuse into Chimera T-Rexel, Mirror Jade doesn't target, which is another fuck-ass thing that the card does. So here I am. Had like a practically full board. Now I have nothing. And then it's pretty much just a quick descent from there. And you'll see in a moment why having the extra body and the extra card in hand would have mattered. Because for next turn, we do draw Iguanodraka, which does need another dinosaur monster in hand to special summon itself.
Discard, yes.
This was another problem that Dinowrestler has. Not enough level 4 bodies.
Tragic.
The Dinowrestlers do one of two things. They're either unplayable because the effect does nothing, or they're unplayable because they have a decent effect, but they're level 5 or higher. Iguanodraka is the only remotely playable one. I'll say that. I feel like the most playable Dinowrestlers are definitely Pank, then Draka, and then Stegosaur. And I'd be willing to put Stegosaur a bit higher, because on special he gets you a search, and on when he hits the grave, he does get you another body. Only trouble is that there's no in-archetype Dinowrestlers like summon him as they have no starter is the problem.
So maybe that would have been the extra card to make.
Yes. I'm not saying I would have won. All I'm saying is I would have had more plays to make. See, I had to pass the turn.
Yeah.
And then
I just had to summon a Bungus.
He just kind of does his thing, and
I drew Fallen of the White.
He did, and then he just murders me.
So it goes.
Yeah. What was that? Death. What kind? Instant. There was no sound. He just died.
Tragically, but perhaps game 2 will go a little more in his favor.
Yeah, that's what it does on the play. Let's see what it does on the draw. Alright, so here we are at the replay now. We can see now I'm versing Mike with his Sky Striker deck. So now Mike is going to be going first. We're going to see what the deck can do going second. And I'm fairly confident because it feels like Dinowrestler was made to go second. So he goes with Ray, Link off for 0. I unfortunately didn't open up any hand traps. 0 goes for engage. Engage for Lemongate. Then I was very surprised when you set 2 and pass.
I think the smart thing would have been, to done the linkage instead of Lemon Escape, but oh well.
Yeah. Alright, so now it's my turn. I draw possibly one of the best things I want to see. So I shotgun out Fossil Dig, to which Mike then shotguns that for Ash Blossom. Tragedy. Then we go Pankratops. Pank effect to snipe out the Widow Anchor. I feel like that was a big play. that needed to be off the table as fast as possible.
I was like, oh no, I'm ruined.
Now you still got a decent chunk out of me with this next card.
No, yeah. The Widow Anchor, it doesn't really do much.
I mean, it's still in the gate.
Oh yeah, it's in the gate, but I mean, it wouldn't have mattered much in terms of the like you just got rid of one interruption.
Right. Then we normal Gala Melee effect. Mike chains, Black Goat laughs, calling Karna tussle. I wept for a moment there for a second. Because it somewhat defeats the purpose of the video, but whatever. It was definitely the correct move to make. Gala Melee grabs Stegosaur. Because I already drew the World Dinowrestling, I can add Tap a Jugular, guilt-free. We link off into Terra Parkourio. Tap a Jugular then gets me a Iguanadraka. Then because I control a Dinowrestler, I can special summon out Tap a Jugular, tuning the two together to make Giga Spinosavate. Tap a Jugular letting me get out Eskrimimenshi. And then activating World Dinowrestling, which then Terra Parkourio's effect triggers, allowing me to grab back Gala Melee to my hand. Then we link 3 for the king, T-Rexel. Terra Parkourio letting me... Huh. I think I misplayed there, actually.
What did you do?
Ah, fuck. Parkourio doesn't add to hand its special summons. It would have led to the same... Oh, shit. No, I would have bet. That might have changed the duel a little bit.
Alright, let's run it back.
Right. Yeah, no, Terra Parkourio would have summoned from Graveyard, and then would have let me... So I might have gone for... So... I mean, we would have gotten to the same point. A live Pankratops would have been on the field.
I really don't think it would have mattered that much.
Yeah. Draka, Tribute, grab Pank. Use Savate effect. Ray to target Ray. Ray tribute, Zero tributes herself, grabbing back Rose and Ray. Then
target Spinosavate.
Right, Spinosavate then saves itself by killing off World Dinowrestling. Then Eskrimimenchi's effect triggers, letting me revive at itself. Okay, yeah, no, it would have... Yeah, I could have just still discarded Eskrimimenchi and then... Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good, folks.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So yeah, Eskrimimenchi, because he summoned a monster... There's another thing I missed. Eskrimimenchi, it only adds itself back and revives the guy if you summon a monster during my turn.
Right.
While it's in my graveyard. It's like, why are they so restrictive with half these effects? It's like, you can only activate this effect when it's on, like, on the second Tuesday of the 3rd month, while Venus is in retrograde.
I mean, some of these, they only put the hard restriction for anything that's like, does a lot of recursion or is the new circular, but at the same time, there's a lot of cards in Modern that does get away with doing stuff like that.
Like, way worse than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we go into battle phase. Pank over the Ray. Spino over the Rose. And T-Rexel to the face. Then end phase, I try to resolve Stegosaur. Doesn't work, because I misread the card. Then goes back to Mike's turn. He draws Forbidden Crown to the Pank. I consider negating it, but went against it. Then, actual important card, negating Lemnis Gate with RKO. And then banishing it. Mike weeps a little bit, sets a card, and passes. Goes back to me. Go straight to battle phase. Mike tries to crown me. Doesn't matter. We have more than lethal on board. Spino and Pank for game.
And then Mike quits using strikers.
Oh no. Alright, so yeah, that was what it can do on the draw, and we will be right back with the deck profile to discuss our final thoughts. Alright, so here we are back with the deck, and giving our final thoughts. What do you guys think?
I think it spams bodies more effectively and has, like, at least 2 more points of interaction than I probably normally would have had before in the counter traps, but also slightly more flexible in terms of, like, having, oh, God.
Yeah, I think
Chris is EP, guys.
Nah, I'm sleeping, man.
Now,
but yeah, I think it upgrades the ceiling a bit. Also, you have more cards that serve literally any function, and that feels better. And like, as evidenced in the game with Mike, it also played through a couple points of interaction, which was good. Is that the most interaction it would need to play through? Probably not, but it was not an insignificant amount.
Right.
So it being able to play through a hand trap or two, search the counter trap, have a fair bit of recursion on board, puts it in, I think, a reasonable spot. If not for full advanced, at the very least for Genesis. Like,
not Genesis, because it's a Link deck.
Oh, it's a Link deck.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I mean, it's a good start. It's a good start. I think ideally I would have gone the 8-card support route because of the fact that it needs it's good. Looks like you got an engine going, but I guess as far as end board go, you got Pankratops and the counter trap as your interruptions. And it looks like I thought Spino Savate would be if any Dinowrestler card was destroyed, you could destroy one card instead to as protection. But if it just protects itself, it's kind of like ideal if they had a way to protect themselves more so they could survive and make it through the next turn.
Yeah,
would be ideal.
Definitely, that's where Carnotussle comes in. That thing he has the protection on him.
Right. So that would be the. So I think would you end on that before you go on Rexel?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. You want to have Carnotussle in the extra monster zone. I found the best way to do it is Carnotussle in the EMZ, then with a Spino Savate and a T-Rexel. Because you go into Terra Parcorio first, then go into T-Rexel, and then you can usually end with a Pank on board. And I will say, some of these cards did age better. Like, Eskrima is actually not as bad as it used to be, with so many decks nowadays playing on your turn. Like, it has more opportunities to trigger. It's just the fact that it specifically has to be during your turn, and only if it's in the graveyard.
I think the other thing, too, that might be a thing to consider is you played against decks that didn't really have... Like, I gave you some interruption, but in terms of, like... I guess, interruption plus a full end board, that would be, this deck would definitely have some playing through there, because I feel like this deck would probably have issues with Droll, or...
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah, no. I will say, you're at least getting off a couple of... So, because you can make a decent end board, go Gala Melee, summon Stegosaur. Stegosaur add, let's see, it's Dinowrestler monster. Let's say you add tap a Jugular, get Drolled. You could still link those two off, go Carnotussle get 2 bodies. Because, like, The only search you're getting after that is Galamele. Galamele gets the search after when it hits the graveyard. So that, but other than that, like everything other like special summons from deck or it adds from grave to hand to like recycle.
Yeah.
But I definitely see what you're saying because like usually Sky Striker has more follow up. You just kind of bricked that game.
Right. I think it could be possible if this deck excelled with like other dinosaur engines can help facilitate.
I have seen the Kira Twig deck profile I saw a while ago. He was playing like an Animadorn Archosaur package, so like mystical. Actually, Miscellaneousaurus would probably be a great card to throw in here. Because that's
really good.
That's more insulated.
There's some potential in the GMX ability to search whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because actually, wait a minute.
Yeah, there's
GMX.
There's some more stuff you could do, I think.
What's his nuts?
The bird.
Actually,
right?
yeah, Saland is a starter for this deck. Because you normal Saland, and that gets you Galamele.
And is he a 4?
He's a 3.
Oh, okay.
Or do you mean your...
For 4s to have... Deck needed more 4s.
Needed 4 or lower.
Oh, okay. So that works.
The exact level doesn't matter. You just need more stuff that you can normal summon. Because, like...
Yeah.
Look at this. You got, like... Yeah, Iguanadraka, level 6. Menchi, 6. Anga, 5. Pank, 7, but that doesn't matter.
Just too high level.
Rambrak, 5. And then the only, like the card that just boggles my mind so much is... Where is it? Come on. There it is, Capoe Raptor. It's just such a... how are you supposed to get this card to resolve?
He's really bad. I read him. He's really bad.
It's like, why? Like, if it was during the main phase, that would be something.
No.
But
yeah, battle phase.
No, it's standby phase.
Or standby phase. That's right. Regardless.
And then like
phase you do not get to access in your first turn.
Right, and then like Ampello, Anga, Ankelo, and Rambrachio. Okay, no, the 3 marshals. Those are all just hand traps, and underwhelming ones at that. And then Rambrachio is a... I mean, I'll give it that it can summon itself, but like only if you inflict battle damage, and then even then it has like middling stats for level 5. 1600 attack, 0 defense.
Yeah, I think this definitely to be relevant, it probably would have needed like the 8 card support.
Yeah, it definitely.
And then
needs,
you know how they kind of.
It needs more.
And you know how they kind of get. I mean, it's a good start, but it's just to keep it on the map as opposed to fading away in the obscurity. But yeah, I think a couple cards and then, maybe just like a little, like, they give like generic support after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing that I was talking to...
important.
I was talking with Liam about this, and he was saying, like, you gotta be careful with giving generic dino support.
You sure do.
Because then it just kind of becomes dino slop.
Dinomorphia.
Yeah, no, I was trying to make this stuff.
Slop and soon to be spellcaster slop. And...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, mind you, I like the idea of dinosaur being like its own, just kind of like art, like typal deck. Yeah, but at the same time,
type and goes to type.
Yeah, like I like that idea, but at the same time, I kind of also wanted Dinowrestler to kind of be just its own thing,
Yeah.
Which also, both games, we didn't see Chokehold once.
We did not.
No. That one, looking back at it, I will definitely admit it's a little underwhelming.
Yeah.
But my logic was it's kind of a way to, like, either you can dodge negates. So, like, someone tries to imperm or to Valor your Karna Tussle, you can just play that, it just bounces itself. And then Tussle you can only link summon Tussle once per turn, so you're not getting it again.
Yeah.
Or it's a way to, like, OTK faster, where you're like attack, and then
a lot of bodies out anyway, though.
What?
Deck puts out a lot of big beat sticks anyway, though.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. You link off all your big bodies and then activate Chokehold and then revive a bunch of those big bodies and just keep attacking.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the takeaway is hindsight's 20/20 a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We've discovered other things that would have made potentially the deck even more consistent or more powerful. And maybe just one more card to elevate it a little further.
Right.
But there's a number of good things you created, and I think that's the goal of the show now.
Right.
Is to, at the very least, make the deck damn playable.
Yeah, I feel like this definitely makes the deck at least playable. Is it good?
Oh, it played.
It has actual plays now. It's not just like...
Yeah.
Because yeah, the best play it had beforehand was Open Iguana Draka.
And that's sort of ended at have Iguana Draka.
Yeah, and like, thank God it's level 6 or lower, because if it was level 7, you couldn't even search it off of Fossil Dig.
Good lord. Yeah.
Alright, so you guys got anything else you guys wanted to add?
No, I'm good, man.
Alright, then, so with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in for more Save Our Decks, and we will see you guys next time!